Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to use Jupyter Notebook, and also I will give you some demo on how to use the shortcut keys in Jupyter Notebook so that you can code more easily. So what is Jupyter Notebook? Jupyter Notebook is a file where you can embed your notes and your code inside one file. Normally when we are doing a code, we will do something like this. And to add some notes in between the codes, you usually use a command and add comment. And eventually your code will get very messy. And Jupyter Notebook will solve this problem for us. Let's see. You can see here we have code, we have notes, and we have our codes. And the best thing is we can run these codes independently. For example, I will run this one. After I run this one, then I run this code. See that? It will run the code very line by line, right? So let's get started. So to start use Jupyter Notebook, you need to install the Anaconda, and if you haven't installed Anaconda yet, I'll leave the link on how to install Anaconda in the description below. And if you have installed Anaconda, let's get started. First, navigate to the Anaconda navigator. Select Jupyter Notebook. This is not Jupyter Lab, but Jupyter Notebook. Click on Launch, and you will see Jupyter Notebook launch in your browser. So before you get started or create a new notebook, you can select the folder that you want to save the notebook file. For me, I'll go to Desktop, Code, and Python here. And if you create a new notebook file, you will see the file ended in .ipynb. It's IPython notebook format. So select New, Python 3 to create a new notebook. And you can see this is a new notebook. When you have a new notebook, the first thing that you want to do is change the title, save it in another title. So click on this untitled, change it, for example, demo, and select rename, and your notebook is renamed. So here you can see these are the toolbars. I won't go into depth because it's quite similar to what you use daily. And this one is what we call a cell. A cell is a place where you run codes or make some notes. And you can see this cell, at the side of this cell is green in color. If I press escape, it will change to blue. Blue color indicates that this cell is in command mode. And in green color, when I press this cell, is in editing mode, right? In editing mode, I can type my code here. So this is a line of code, and if I want to run this code, you can simply press on run or shortcut key Shift plus Enter, and you can see the code is run here. Hello world is print, and if you notice here, there's a number 1, means that this cell is run at the very first time. So for example, I have another line of code, and you can see this is 2, means that this cell run first and then in this cell. So if you want to navigate to the command mode, you can press on the escape key. Now you can press the up down key to move up or down in between the cells. And when you want to edit a cell, just go to the cell and press enter. Right? So now you can assign, you can do some coding here. X is equals to 3, print X, for example. Now, what if I want to merge some cells? For example, I want to merge cell 1 and cell 2 together. Go to command mode, navigate there. To select multiple cells, press on Shift plus the up down arrow key. For example, I will press Shift plus down. And to merge these two cells, press on Shift plus M for merge. Shift plus M. And you can see the cell is merged now. And I can press on enter because this is in command mode to get into the editing mode and run it. Shift plus enter. Now you can see the code is run. So now going to one cell, if I want to add another cell on top of the selected cell, you can press on A. Now you can see there's a cell created up there. To delete a cell, you can press on D button, the D key twice, D, and the cell is deleted. So to create a new cell below this cell, you can press on B. And you can see one new cell is created below down this cell. Now we have seen how the code works, and we want to see how this kind of notes can we write in the Jupyter Notebook. So this is a code cell. To change this to a note or markdown cell, we call that, first you need to navigate to the command mode, and then you can press M for markdown, M. You can see the int disappear, and here you can write notes. This is a note. So in this markdown cell, you can format your notes in a few patterns. I'll show you some example. For example, if I put a hash sign, this will be a header. If I put double hash sign, this will be a subheader. Or you can have triple hash sign, 4 hash sign to get smaller and smaller. Header, 4, and so on. So you can also use bold with double asterisk, bold, close with double asterisk, single asterisk is italic, and also if you want to use bullet points, point 1, point 2. And to save this, same thing, shift plus enter, and you can see it changed to header, subheader, note, see bold, italic, the point 1 and point 2. So this is what we call a markdown language. So to learn more about markdown language, you can go to search Google markdown language, and this one, basic syntax. You can see they will teach you how to use this markdown language, and you can use this inside your Jupyter Notebook. Once you're done with editing, don't forget to save your notebook. So if you want to learn more about the shortcut key, you can go to search for Jupyter Notebook shortcut key. And there are plenty of the notes on the internet. So that's all for this tutorial, and I hope you can use Jupyter Notebook right now. Thank you for watching, and happy learning.